Let me just state that for very different reasons I have a great deal of respect for both the noble ladies Baroness Lawler and Baroness Berger. But in this instance, I have serious qualms about these amendments in relation to raising the minimum age for receiving assistance to end one's own life to either 21 or 25. I think we need to hold on to the standard age that we consider adult responsibility to begin, that is 18, as indeed the bill does. I actually worry we are already getting ourselves into a tangle on age issues. For example, the proposals to lower the voting age is now to 16, and I wonder how the sponsor of the bill will hold the line at 18 when those newly enfranchised 16 to 18-year-olds start demanding equal entitlements from 16. I mean, logically, those teens will have a point when they argue, if you trust us to decide on the future of our country, why not trust us to decide on the future of our own fate if we fit the other eligibility criteria? So I would like some reassurances from the noble and learned Lord Faulkner that this age slippage won't happen, but also that the age 18 is a watertight age in terms of eligibility, and there's other amendments later on. Conversely, can I ask the noble baronesses, is there a danger of unintended consequences of using the argument that the young brain hasn't developed sufficiently at 18 to make such important decisions? It does make me anxious when neurodevelopment research is cited about cognitive development and a lack of maturity about anyone under the age of 25, and that's used to challenge the decision-making capacity of anyone between the ages of 21 or 25. I mean, I fear that that could be used regressively. I mean, how can we trust 18 to 25-year-olds to vote or be asked to take on any adult responsibilities if their brain's still developing? So where are we going to end up? So I think we need to avoid unintentionally institutionalising state paternalism that robs young adults of their individual rights and limits the choices on their own fate in various ways. The cultural shift to infantilise the post-18 cohort, which is a broader problem, is, in my opinion, regressive. And just finally, I am very sympathetic to the concerns that have been raised here already. I do think it might be worth considering some kind of a carve-out for 18 to 25-year-olds on HCPs, but that would be an exception, not a rule. I understand that viscerally the idea of any young person at 19, 20 having a terminal diagnosis and then being offered the choice of an even earlier death fills me with horror, gives me the chills, and is tragic. But I still think 18, if tightly protected by the sponsors of the bill, is adequate in relation to age safeguards. There are plenty of other safeguards I'm worried about without adding to them, and I also think there's a problem of a culture being created for the young in general of suicidal ideation by this bill. However, I would say that these amendments don't resolve those broader problems that I have.